Well,
Hello, I'm Matt Walsh, and I am really excited to be here today with Sai Ahmad and Aurora Pryor, that I'm very excited to introduce as the co-editors of the Shackelford textbook in GI surgery, which is now co-edited and managed by the SSAT, the Society for Surgery of the Alimentary Tract. So, Sai, tell us a bit about the history of this textbook and who exactly was Shackelford.
thank you, Matt, for allowing us to talk about something that both Aurora and I are very passionate about, which is Shackelford's surgery of the alimentary tract, which is, as far as I remember from my residency day and my career, has been an important resource for students, for residents, for practicing surgeons. It's really a unique surgical textbook providing a comprehensive summary of anatomy, pathophysiology, and operative procedures. It is, in my opinion, one of the standard textbooks that belongs on the shelves of every practicing GI surgeon and trainee. Dr. Shackelford was a surgeon at Johns Hopkins, and he really organized the very first textbook that focused specifically on GI pathophysiology, GI cancers, and how to manage these complex problems. And the editions that followed, including the one that we're working on now, which is the 9th edition, really is a one-stop shop of how to manage complex GI issues in both adult and pediatric populations. It's written by who's who of international experts in the field. It's co-edited with associate directors reflecting diversity and equity, experts in the field whose names are recognized and have proven themselves in terms of their contribution to science. And it is really a transformational book that will allow trainees and practicing surgeons, give them knowledge in terms of how to manage the most complex GI issues.
Great, thanks, Sai. So, Aurora, tell us a bit more about the contributors to this new edition.
Thanks, Matt. So we're really excited. We got down and got our co-editors grouped together and our subject editors to do really focus on special areas. So Christy Dunce is covering foregut, Ajita Prabhu is hernia, Ann Lador is leading stomach and small bowel, Michael DeAngela is leading liver, Matthew Katz is pancreas, and Patricia Silla colorectal, which we feel they're really a great group of leaders who could really represent the space. And we brought in videos and chapters that really dive deep in the areas, added focus on hernia and bariatrics that hadn't been there before. So adding a little benign disease, and really feel like this is a true comprehensive textbook.
That's great. That's a great group you've assembled. So is there more either of you want to tell us about how the format may be different in this new textbook, or the content of the edition other than what you just mentioned?
Sure. So as Aurora's already mentioned a bit, we've kind of modernized the chapters. We included condensed focus on anatomy and physiology, updated management schemas and approaches, included landmark trials, added chapters that we felt need to be included. Aurora's mentioned a few of them. Others include endoluminal management of esophageal, gastric, and rectal diseases, hepatic artery infusion pumps for liver tumors, adrenal tumors, and really brought in video content that allows for learning procedures and critical parts of operations.
Fantastic. So tell me, how does this next edition look to engage the next generation of GI surgeons, be that medical students who are interested, residents, and fellows?
So I really think the How I Do It videos are going to be the thing that's accessible to them. The references being there and ready to find are also really great, but having that content at the click of a button is something that I think they're used to, and hopefully they'll really find that with our book too.
Great. So tease us with when we should expect to see some of this content.
So I think, our goal is 2025. And hopefully synergizing with the SSAT meeting, DDW meeting, with release during that meeting. And you'll hopefully see both myself and Aurora at that meeting, eager to share the content of the book with all the attendees.
Great. Well, I hope the membership will stay tuned to the website for updates on the textbook coming out, and please share that with all your trainees. Thank you both, Aurora and Cy. I really look forward to seeing this edition.
Thanks so
And
much,
thanks
man.
again for this opportunity.